Today is Sunday the 31st of July. It's about 8:30 in the morning and 86 degrees, and it's gonna be like very humid today and humid throughout the week. So this is when our coolers don't work really well either, so that's what we have to look forward to. It's actually less humid outside than it is in our house right now, so it's kind of a strange phenomenon. All right, well, it's been hot, really hot, and I will do like a garden diary. Yesterday I put compost all around these boxwoods, and I have been in communications with the people that sold them to us, the growers, and they said to give them lots of water. So we've been watering them more, and in that respect, this is still the crispiest one, but it's still alive. They haven't progressed any further. I've been weeding, so anytime I'm out here, I've been pulling up hand weeding, basically pulling up weeds. So anyway, these boxwoods, this one looks all right. It's got a few things wrong with it, but these boxwoods on this side look a little stressed, and then these have a little bit of stress on them, but for the most part they still look pretty good. So we're trying to keep them alive. The other thing I did is I cut down this amarantha that was over here. It was just so ugly and I'm gonna let these fill in. And then I found, when I was putting compost around the boxwoods, that there was a cypress vine growing voluntarily, so I stuck it in here and transplanted it. Still doing pretty good. These cannas are not doing all that well. These canna lilies are looking better, and I know what causes this. It's a deficiency of, I think, I can't remember, but there is a deficiency going on right now. And what I think I'll do is this fall, all the canna lilies will come out. I think there's a way for me to store them over the winter. Look at all the berries in that tree, dates. There's tons of them. Wish you could eat them. Those aren't edible, I don't believe. We did get a little bit of sprinkling last night and the night before. You can see this is struggling as well. All the transplants are not doing well. That transplant's probably not going to make it. I've been wiping these leaves off. This one I probably just need to cut, but I have been trying to get the stuff off of those leaves. These guys are still doing okay. The fountain grass is starting to tassel, and like I say, we've been giving these a little bit extra water recently too. cleaning up the mess back there that was our, we had a big, huge olive branch fall off. So we've been cutting that up, and I've been sticking the debris in here. So that'll help fill that pot. I'm also taking this out. That was green. Now it's no longer. It's crispy as everything else, so I'll probably take that out. I deadheaded some of these, but again, I think I'm gonna probably do something different with cannas next year. I've still got a few things alive in here. I've got some ancho peppers that are still alive, although I don't know that they like it in here. But this basil is coming in nicely. I pulled that lantana that was in there out. I've been trying to clean up whatever's dead. The gazanias are kind of struggling right now, I think. I did pull out the scabiosa that was over here and the marigold. They were getting crispy looking. So I want to put some more gazanias in there. All of this is, I don't know what's going on here. I wonder if I've gotten some, you know, we plant, like this is in ground, but a lot of this is topping that I put on the soil. And I wonder if my soil is struggling this year, and maybe that's even why the boxwoods are not doing well. I had a volunteer, probably melon, come up, and these red lantana look really pretty, and it looks like the lilies might still be alive, but they aren't doing anything this year. I'll show my cypress vine. Oh, that's looking crispy. These are not like the Angelonia I'm used to. These have to be a different variety. They're pretty, but they're petite, more petite than. So my husband is on bug patrol for this. He's gonna try to keep this alive. We were gonna pull that out. We pulled the other squash out because I want to fill this bed with soil. Those probably need some feeding. I have some goji berries I could pick. So I don't know if I had uncovered the peppers yet. We've got something eating on them, so I've been out here trying to figure out what it is that's eating on them. This looks like worm damage. I have not found the worm yet though, and I've been looking pretty often. So that's the peppers. They're looking pretty healthy. The tomatoes are pretty much stressed. We've gotten probably 5 or 6 hornworms. I need to go and pick some of the red ones out of here. Got a hornworm that was on the serranos. Ooh, I got a red serrano pepper too. The moss roses look pretty there. And then I think this is actual sun scald maybe. Well, not that. there's some white ones that, like this one maybe. That might be sun scald. Actually, that looks like worm poop on there, so I will be looking around for more worms in here. I did have a sucker that I planted back here. Don't know that it's gonna make it though. I'm starting some seeds in the house either today or tomorrow that will be transplanted for the fall garden. Haven't gotten any fruit on here yet, which is odd. Lots of flowers. I pulled up, and I'm probably gonna pull up some more cow peas that didn't make it. I still have some onions growing in here, not many, but a few. And then these are noodle beans over there with some basil. This is such a cute little, I think that's so cute, the little tiny leaves. I'm gonna grow that thing again. That's a type of basil. It smells good too. Then I've been struggling with this guy because the aphids are crazy. You can see all the ants right now. So I'm gonna make up an ant mixture, and then I've been spraying because you can just see they're delivering aphids like crazy. Look at the aphids on my, I gotta stop this. Anyway, oh, there's more aphids. And I had this totally sprayed clean yesterday. And then they're also getting on my eggplants that are here. You can see there's some aphid. So I've been having to keep those going too. And then my basil has gotten big. And then this is a volunteer melon as well. And I'm just letting it go. And then, oh, we do have a zucchini right in there. A couple of them. So this is cool. This thing got big. My husband's been out here cutting off the bad and looking for bugs and trying to keep it alive. And then this is my Roma tomato. It's finally got some blooms on it. And this Roma tomato came back. Surprise, surprise. So anyway, I'm gonna go mix up some Castile soap and spray that. See if I can save my noodle beans. And then I will probably be in the house the rest of the day because it's just too darn hot. That's my garden diary. Today is the 28th of July, and this is what we got out of the garden. Quite a few tomatoes and one okra. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ferment these. So I got a jar I'm gonna ferment, and I've got the right lids for this, and I've got the burper type thing. I just got to read up on how to do it, but I think I'm gonna ferment tomatoes, and I'm gonna ferment some of my corbaci peppers too.